Hey everyone, it's me. I'm a gamer nerd here, bringing you my review for Valvrave episode 2. Valvrave season 2, episode 11. That got off to an interesting start. So yeah, overall, this was a great Valvrave episode. It had quite a few things happen. We got first, we'll just go over these briefly, like some of the things off the top of my head. Then I'll go and give them into the details I want to, in full detail. For starters, we got these. For one thing, we got the supposed promise between Saki and Haruto. To the fact that was foreshadowed within the first flash forward. Then we have Yamada's death. Then we have 11 exposing the manga, exposing more so Dorisian with more so their ambassador's immortality, and less coming close to exposing the Council of 101. Then we have also 11 teaming up with his two old comrades, finding out the fate of H-Hun, and K more so getting ready for battle by getting ready to go inside Valvrave 2, which I am looking forward to seeing what, since Valvrave 2 is now more so complete. You could bet as hell I'm looking forward to seeing what it's fully capable of. Like, I have a feeling, I'm calling now, Valvrave 2 is the strongest, and it's the most powerful Valvrave. I'm calling it. But this also, I guess, puts into question, like, my theory, like I said a while ago. Will L11 be the one to kill King? Because perhaps it's going to take the strength of the 3 remaining Valvrave pilots. And we've even seen this episode that Haruto keeps losing his memories. So, could he end up losing all his memories in his own life during a battle against Kane? Sacrificing himself to defeat Kane. That right there is a possibility I could see happening. What else is there? Oh yeah, the supposed now, I guess, if this is a promise that was foreshadowed back during season 1 of Haruto and Saki, I'm not sure if this is entirely it, because perhaps there could be multiple promises more so stacked together. Like essentially one big promise, or we haven't gotten that one yet. Because remember in season 1, this one, when I believe Haruto said if he ever loses control of himself to the point where he can't return, Saki will be the one to kill him. Because at first I was thinking that could have been the promise. Maybe the fact that they'll fight to the end could be the promise, especially the fact that first scene gave off the 5, how Saki defeated that one guy in the flash forward. Then she more so takes a pendant, looks at the picture, which we have no idea of, and she says, even if 200 years pass, a promise is a promise. And considering how I believe that scene is set 211 years afterwards, that could either be like a rounded number, or in 11 years from now, that promise is made. So there's that right there. And the next thing I want to more so mention, oh yeah, is I guess these are the last two things I'll mention in the review. The death of Yamada. Yamada, he was a good character in my opinion, but this is my main issue with Valvrave in general, is that there are some characters that they just feel underdeveloped. And Yamada, I feel like he's the most undeveloped character in the series. Like, he is by far, I think we can all agree, the least developed out of all of the Valvrave pilots. Like, let's see here. Haruto, he has... Granted, we don't really see much change through his personality throughout the series, but I did notice changes with him in this episode to where, for all of it, no matter how hard it gets, he's just going to put on a brave face, even him losing his memories, and a good chance of him dying during this battle. Saki, look at the shit she's been through, and especially like if you read her spin-off manga, here's what she's been like, mainly with her backstory and what an incident happened with her and her mom, where where her mom actually tried to sell her to be pretty much sold her to child pornography, but she managed to escape before it all happened. Then there's like the whole shit that happened in the series, like losing a good friend of her first friend at the school, Ani. Then in the manga, Saki's manga, we only saw how she felt towards her death. I think that could be it. Then there was more so, I guess you could say, both her and Haruto were raped together by Panyo. Yeah, try putting that together. Because through the fact that Panyo took control of Haruto's body and had him rape Saki, there's that. Then her being captured. Then her getting stabbed on TV. So, and yet she always manages to get, and out of all these hardships, she's always managed to pick her self back up and act like, no big deal. Which is the reason why she's probably my favorite, which is why she's actually my favorite character in the series, because of this. And then there's Akira, which the second episode of the season, I believe it was, she got the entire frickin' episode dedicated to her and her Morris relationship with her brother and why she was bullied at school. Then there was Isunka on how he had to deal with the death of the woman he loved, and what made him decide ultimately to become a Valvrave pilot. And then him pretty much dying to save Haruto in L11, which, by the way, Yamada dies actually pretty similar, I would say. He dies sacrificing himself to save Akira. Well, I guess to protect her. And I was looking at some of the forums before I was recording this. This actually, I forgot, this isn't the first time Exons has actually killed someone on their side. It's like I believe he killed Ani. I think he may have killed someone else, but I'm not sure who it was. But yeah, I do feel in the end, Yamada, he had a good death. That's really like, right before he died, I would say was more so his highlight moment, but like his death. But I do feel like this is just a complaint in the series I have. Yamada is undeveloped big time in my opinion. We don't really see like a struggle he goes through like his own character arc. In fact, it wasn't even until he mentioned he had a friend who died during all of this. That's what made him become a Valvrave pilot. I didn't even knew about his friend until then. He does feel like a very undeveloped character. And the last thing that more so with the episode that ends off with is L11 more so stabbing. Is more so going on the stage, killing a few soldiers, and then he grabbing the more so I guess he's the ambassador of Doresian, cuts him straight through the neck, and reveals that he's regenerative and he's alive, and exposing the fact that yeah, he can even regenerate himself, and the counts, and they're one step closer of exposing the Council of 101. So, what did you guys think of this Valvrave episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you somewhere in the middle? Me, personally, I thought this was a great episode. If you guys like this video, leave it a like. If you dislike it, leave it a dislike. If you want to see more content like this, sub to me. And yeah, like always, I'm a Gaming Nerd, signing out. Peace!